What the frick, man? So, today, what's today? Today is Wednesday, July 26th. Today at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Walmart.com sends me an email. It says, status update. Your pre-order date has changed. Hello. We wanted to let your know. They don't even know how to type. Or we wanted to let your, Y-O-U-R, your, know that your pre-order item release date has changed. The updated release date is September 29th, 2017. Please review your order details below. We're sorry if this date change is an inconvenience. Hey, that wasn't no inconvenience to me. That was like, sweet, I'm getting my shit the day it comes out, right? So then it goes on to say the product manufacturer controls the release date for this product and will ship it to you as quickly as we can once it's released. If you have any questions, please visit our help center. Do not reply to this email. This mailbox is unmonitored. Your Walmart customer care team. And then it gives my order number, order date, Friday, July 21st. Ships from Walmart. Arrives Friday, September 29th. Shipping to, and it has my address and whatnot. Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition. So I see this email. And I'm like, I'm in it to win it. I'm not tripping. I'm good. This is awesome news. I could stop stressing a little bit. You know what I mean? So that was at 12:30 p.m. Now at 12:40 p.m. 12:40 p.m. This is the email that I get from Walmart regarding your Super Nintendo Entertainment System order. Hi, Ronald. Thank you for your interest in the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition. As you are aware, this is a highly sought-after console that will launch later this fall. No shit. Unfortunately, due to a technical glitch, the Super Nintendo Classic Edition was mistakenly made available last Friday evening ahead of the official release date. Well, isn't that normally what happens with a pre-order? You put it up before the release date? Come on now. We regrettably will have to cancel this item on your order. We know that this is incredibly disappointing to you. We're truly sorry for this mistake. They're not freaking sorry. In regards to the cancellation of this, if you paid by credit card, your card has not been charged. Any authorization hold placed in your account will automatically expire in accordance to the card issuer's policy. If you paid through PayPal or gift card, your payment will be refunded when the order is canceled. The official launch date for this item is September 29th. Please check the product page on Walmart.com prior to that date for any updates. I do hope you'll give us another chance to earn back your business. Warm regards, Desiree Delaney, Senior Director, Customer Care, Walmart.com. Forget you, woman. What is that nonsense? If they wanted to keep our business, if they wanted to do anything in return, you would offer a gift card maybe. I mean, you don't have to. It's a business. I get it. But you fucked up. And I don't even know for sure if you fucked up or if you just, you know, how do you just have a glitch and the item that everybody's talking about and wants is just magically put up for pre-order and there's no other glitches on your website? What the hell is that? So if it legitimately was a glitch, then, you know, you have all these people who pre-ordered. Wouldn't you show some kind of like, hey, we're sorry, check this out, we'll give you a little discount, keep, you know, that would ease the pain a little bit. But no, they didn't do that. They didn't offer anything. I mean, they don't have to. Like I said, they don't have to offer anything. But if you're going to screw up like that, and it's the middle of the week, we pre-ordered on Friday. Some people got theirs canceled for numerous reasons. I had gone onto their chat forum and talked to them, asked them if my pre-order was all right, because I was hearing all this crazy news. You're good, blah, 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 this, you know, whatever. And I've seen other people say the same thing. RGT85 did a video where he had talked to customer service, and he got a similar answer that I got. So what's the deal? What's the deal? And I looked at my order confirmation from when it was put up. I ordered within the first like 3 or 4 minutes of it being put up live. So I'm about to just go to the Walmart down the street over here and ask the manager. I really wanted to do that. I wanted to record a video, go into Walmart, say, I need to speak to the manager. Why the fuck did you cancel my pre-order? But yeah, it's pretty disappointing. You know, there's rumors going on that Friday, possibly Friday, that Target and maybe Amazon's going to be doing their pre-orders. I can't say for sure if that's going to happen, but that's kind of what the talk of the town has been as of late. So who knows? We're going to have to keep tabs on that for those who really want it. Yeah, I'm disappointed, like a lot of people are. We still got plenty of chances, hopefully, to pre-order this. And David D, we should start a class action lawsuit. I really don't see that going anywhere, to be honest with you. Like, they probably have some kind of terms of service, you know, clause by using their website that says they're allowed to do these kind of things. But, you know, when I log in, my pre-order's not canceled. But it's just a matter of time. Like, if I log in, let me see. Walmart, always fucking people over. Always. Redonkulous, guys. I mean, if it was a glitch, I really don't even think it was a glitch. I think somebody was screwing around at Walmart and was like, I'm going to mess with these little fanboys and this and that. You know, I'm not a fanboy, but I do like Nintendo and I do like having these legit items. But that's just bogus, man. That's just bogus. Let me see. Where's my order? Because they still haven't canceled it. They sent me that email, and that was a couple hours ago. It's still showing my... It's still showing my my pre-order there. It still shows it's processing, but they sent me the email saying they canceled it. You know, what kind of customer service is that? You know, if there was a glitch and you knew about it, you cancel everything the next day. You know, I'm glad, but I'm not glad because it's kind of bogus. But if they would have waited until, you know, a couple weeks before the system came out, that would have been bogus because then people would be, you know, anticipating that they've already got it down on lock. So it's good that it was kind of, you know, within a week so we all know, hey, we still need to look. But come on now. You took from Friday, so we won't count Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's the 5th day that we placed those pre-orders, and now you're all of a sudden gonna cancel them. It's like, what the heck? Like, seriously, maybe they don't know what their allocation is gonna be. Maybe they do. I don't know, but I'm sure they're gonna get a decent allocation for the first shipment. They could have, if they don't know what their allocation is, and this was a legitimate glitch or some kind of employee screwing around within their like web development department or whatever, if that was the case, at least put the people who pre-ordered that got canceled like on a waiting list. Like, hey, we'll give you guys first dibs. You know, we'll announce to you when it's going to come out and you have this much time. Otherwise, it's released to the public. That would have been a fair way. So it's kind of bogus. It's kind of bogus. You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. That's essentially what happened here. That's essentially what happened. So what are your guys' feelings? We don't want to play this demo. We just want to play. Let's get into this for a moment. Bogus, man, just bogus. I'm disappointed. I know a lot of you guys are as well. It's very disappointing. I was really hoping to get mine. I do have one pre-ordered through the UK Amazon because I do like the style of it, but I did grow up with the US version, so that's what I really wanted. I pre-ordered the UK version because it was up first and I was able to grab one, and I was happy to do that, but I still want the US released version because I don't know if that one's going to fall through. Like, I always got to try to have a backup plan. Like, that's the way I like to go about it, just in case. I'm not a reseller, you know, I'm not a scalper or anything like that. But it is kind of bogus, you know what I mean? I do want the US one, even though I think the UK and the Japanese version had a cleaner look to it. But that's not the one I grew up with. So the nostalgia factor is for that square, boxy, ugly looking one we got. So That's really what I wanted. I mean, they're all going to work essentially the same unless you get the Japanese version. So I would be definitely happy if I couldn't get the American one. I would definitely be happy with the UK version, but it's just what it is. I really do think the European and the Japanese version had a nicer look to it, but it's not what I grew up with. So, man, it's David D. It's definitely going to be chaos, because now we know if it was put up into their system and they threw it up on pre-order for whatever reason that happened, now everybody's on notice, which is fine. But the reseller scalper situation is just going to get crazy. What about all these jackasses who grabbed them off of Walmart.com and then posted them on eBay to resell them for hundreds of dollars? What about those knuckleheads? They're now they got a little taste for it. And in all honesty, I don't like waiting in line. For something like this, I guess I could, but I haven't done that in years for numerous reasons. Like the NES Classic, I waited in line, but I only waited for like an hour or two. It wasn't like a long wait. I was still kind of impatient and didn't like waiting. But I haven't been doing like midnight releases or anything like that. I don't know why. I feel like I don't fit into those crowds anymore. And it's not so much fun for me. And I've got kids, I've got a wife and whatnot. So, they definitely don't appreciate me camping out somewhere. But with something like this, my whole mentality on it was the 29th of September is my youngest kid's birthday. Now, I really want this Super Nintendo Classic, but where's the priority? The priority is my son's birthday, not the Super Nintendo Classic. So I was hoping to get one on lock so I don't think about it. I want to focus on my boy. I don't want to focus on the Super Nintendo, but I want one. And I'm not willing to be a miserable wreck on my son's birthday to get this damn thing. So I would have no issue. If it wasn't my son's birthday, I would have no issue going out and camping out for this thing, because I really do want it. But I don't want to be like all tired and a wreck the rest of the day when I'm trying to, have my son have an enjoyable birthday. So that's why it's kind of like, man, I was really hoping to get this on lock, because I don't want to lose that focus of what priorities actually are. I love Nintendo. I love video games. I love retro games. I love a lot of newer stuff as well. But priorities are priorities, plain and simple. Where's my... Oh, there we go. I'm like trying to figure out... trying to figure out the controls. It's good tell him we're going camping for his birthday. That's what I told my wife. I said, well, I'm getting the Super Nintendo Classic for my son's birthday. he might not enjoy it, but I'll play it. Okay, I was having to get reused to these controls on this game. I haven't played this in such a long time. I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, a lot of people got lucky with the NES Classic, just, right time, right place type of thing. Me, I waited in line for like an hour or two, it wasn't no big deal. I had all three of my kids with me, and it was a day they didn't have school, so it was all right. I think it was like Veterans Day or something like that, so they gave them the day off. And it wasn't a long wait, got them a bunch of snacks, and we kind of just, I brought their little, they had their little chairs, so they were sitting around eating snacks, having their little drinks, having breakfast and whatnot. And I was just kind of chilling and, chatting it up with people. It was kind of cool. It was fun, but not something I want to have to do every time something I want comes out. But, there's a price to pay. And I really hope it doesn't come down to that, because like I said, I'd rather not lose any sleep over this damn thing. But definitely for sure, we're still going to have opportunities to lock one of these down on pre-order. Maybe not on Walmart, since you know, they already screwed up, and then people are going to be hesitant. Like, am I going to want to pre-order on Walmart again? If they release this thing for pre-order again, like this Friday night on Walmart, and then I pre-order it and they put a hold on my account of the, you know, $80 or whatever, do I really want to do that? And then, you know, a few days later risk getting a cancellation again? You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know. I'm kind of shying away from that. Like, I'd rather pre-order from Amazon or Target or even Best Buy now. You know, I don't really want to go to GameStop, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's what the news is today. Walmart put out their official statement. They are canceling the Super Nintendo Classics. Mine, I got the email, but it is not canceled from my account as of yet. And they did not offer any kind. They don't have to. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, you know, I'm pissed because they didn't give me a gift card or something. But, you know, that would have kind of eased a little bit. You know, people would still complain, so it doesn't even matter. But, you know, the customer service there was nothing, you know, with like, hey, we'll give you a percentage off of your order or anything like that. Nothing to say, hey, we're sorry, other than, hey, we're sorry, we hope to keep your business type of thing. Yeah, not a good business practice, because if it was a legitimate error on their part, they should have just canceled them all right away instead of getting people's hopes up. Like I said, my first email that I received today from them stated, hey, we just updated your shipping. You're going to get it on release day. So you see that, and that gets you a little excited. You know, it gets you to the you're thinking, oh man, this is awesome. I'm happy. I got this on lock. And then 10 minutes later, I get the email saying that they're canceling it. Like, that really is toying with a man's emotions here, man. You know, it comes to these awesome retro games. You don't mess with me, man. You don't mess with me like that. Why are you toying with me? Just does not make any sense. Not cool. Not the way to conduct business. I understand if there's a legitimate glitch, but get that taken care of and put out a statement immediately. You know, not wait, you know, 5 days to put out a statement and cancel everybody's pre-orders. Like, announce that the next day, like, hey, we're really sorry. That would have kind of made it a little better for me. Like, shit, okay, they canceled it. There was a glitch. All right, I can accept that. But to wait 5 days, not put out an official statement, and they actually congratulated somebody on Twitter. I don't know if you guys seen that. Somebody on Twitter had posted, hey, I got my pre-order at Walmart, SNES Classic, and Walmart responded like, congratulations. What the heck is that? Freaking redonkulous, man. But that's it. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. Bring that up. Just had to vent a little bit. I'm going to get back to playing this game, and I guess I'll catch you guys next time. So I really appreciate it. Smash that like button if you could. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. We got some other cool stuff going on. So I will catch you guys next time. Boom.